What's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button for me. This is Drinks with JD.
Yeah, actually, yeah. My mom and dad always said that I was real good at poetry, and so they always, told me to keep, writing and stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't feel the same way about rap.
Okay.
But
How so? What do they say?
I guess, well, my dad's more down with it, but my mom thinks it has a bad connotation and stuff. So she's always told me to stop rapping.
Okay.
She loves a lot of my songs, but she's old school, Mexican old school. She thinks it's some type of different world,
Yeah, my mom always said it sounded like dogs barking,
Yeah.
But no doubt, I feel you. I completely understand. All right, my brother. So obviously, how you were talking about, or how you mentioned earlier, your government name is Jorge Galas, right? But why the name Jorge G? Obviously, because of your name,
right?
But why not something else?
You know what? I really liked Warren G growing up. That's one of the rappers. Before you asked me, I didn't mention him. There's so many rappers that I listen to.
Okay.
But I kind of took after Warren G.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, Warren G, and because his name's is Warren Griffin.
Yeah.
For his last name as well. So I just kind of went with that.
No doubt.
And over the years, I saw there's a lot of rappers with the first name and the G after.
Yeah.
But that's where I took it from, Warren G.
And was that your first one, or did you play along with different stage names?
My first rap name was For Real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then it was Jorge G. Then I had a label, try to change my name to Flatline.
Flatline. Okay.
Then I had a label, Southland Records, released the album under me, and they called me S.A.G.
S.A.G. Okay.
But they did that on their own. That wasn't my idea. Mm-hmm. But I always went back to Jorge G.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. Now, you have another album, right? And it's called Family Music.
Yeah.
Right? And you open up that album with a song called Riders and BBQs.
Yeah.
Right? It's one of my favorite tracks on the album. Can you speak about that culture?
Oh, man, growing up in, the summertime and the lowriders come out and the barbecues and, all the homies with their families, it's the best feeling.
Exactly.
It's the best feeling. It's a good time. It's always positive. So that song came together with a group called STC. Mac Villain, Hustle Mac, Nasty O, and one of the guys in the group was like, let's call it Low Riders and BBQ. That's what everybody's all about in the summertime. So
exactly.
That's how it came together, and we threw my homeboy little solo on it.
There you go.
And it just came together. And we did the video at J Street.
Yes.
And good family jam, bro. Just good vibes,
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool, man. I love listening to it, especially in the summertime, because that's exactly what it is. It's San Diego culture, and it's an amazing vibe to just have around in the barbecue. While you're out there, and especially for us, for San Diegans, like we have that beautiful ocean breeze, and we're blessed with that with nice weather and nice culture. So that's pretty cool, man. Like I said, I just love listening to that specific track whenever I'm barbecuing.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah, that's a dope album. That's a dope track.
Yeah.
So, on your album, Family Music, right? The songs really live up to the name of the album, right?
Yeah.
Because you have individual songs for your grandma, your mother, your wife, and your son. Can you speak on how important it is to just represent your family?
Yeah, when I first started rapping, my music sounded different than that.
Yeah.
And as you get older, you know how it is. You start realizing it's all about family.
Yeah.
So I took certain situations and just put them into song. And those 3-minute songs take months to write sometimes, and rewrite and edit them and your ideas about them. But to me, it's all about family. Your family has your back, and you got to raise your family, keep your legacy going. So I really wanted to do an album where it just, it stressed how much family is important.
No doubt.
Even your friends, because a lot of friends are family. So I have a few songs in there too, just talking about how friends are family. So
no doubt.
Yeah, it's all about familia.
No doubt. Now, when your mama or your wife hears something like that, like do they what do they say? What do they say about it?
They love it, bro. It's just like a love letter that's stamped in time. They can always listen to it, go back to it, and listen to it.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So you also have a song called "When I Met You," and it's dedicated to your son. Right. Now, as a man, why was it important to you to make a song for him?
Okay. Since he was born,
Yeah.
I wanted to make a song for him. But every time I started writing a song for him,
Yeah.
it just didn't feel right. Like, this is not the one. This is not the one.
Yeah.
I actually didn't write that song until I was deployed, you know, and I hadn't seen him for so long. And it was very important for me to leave something for him to listen to while I was gone, or say one day I'm gone forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that song is a 3-minute song, but it took me about 1.5 years to write it.
Wow.
And I would rewrite it, and I would scratch out words, and I would take a whole paragraph and scratch it out and do a whole new one. So I wanted to leave words for him that were very meant to be, very timely. You know, I was very strategic with it. Like, what do I want him to remember? You know, what are my words of wisdom as far as what I think I know,
mm-hmm.
that he can listen to when I'm not around.
That's
right.
Know? That's right.
So that was my goal, and I wanted to write a song for him since he was a baby,
mm-hmm.
but it didn't really come out until 13 years later, 12, 13 years later.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And also, I noticed that you put it on Latin Beats,
right.
Where you put the music, right? How was that?
That's cool. I just hit them up on the email,
you
know, and promote on their page, and they got back and just put it on their page, you know, and
no doubt.
It's, you know, it's worth to promote yourself. You gotta promote yourself and invest,
right.
You know,
That's
invest
right.
in yourself.
How was the response to the song?
You know what, bro? Everyone that I show it to, a lot of people cry when they listen to that song. You know, a lot of people, like even my own friends and stuff, they think it's my deepest song. So they're definitely a good response. You know, it's slowly getting out there, but people that listen to that song, When I Met You, they feel it. You know.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. I feel you, man. On the same album, right? You have a song for your mom, right? And in that song, you also depict the flaws that a son could have, right? You even mentioned how, you know, you came in drunk, you know, and how regardless, no matter what your flaws are, your mama still loves you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's an authentic relationship between a mother and son. You know, why did you want to depict a realistic type of relationship other than, let's say, some flowers and sunshine on a track? You know, why did you want to be so vulnerable on the track?
Well, on that song, I wanted to give specific situations that I've gone through with my mom, just so she could listen to it and remember those moments, because you know, those were pretty intense moments for us.
Yes.
So I wanted to put things in there that I wanted to apologize for. So I wanted to put specific situations. I'm sorry for this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for this. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for that. And I wanted to get real specific, but I definitely wanted to put things in there that she, you know, tripped out over the years, because that song came out in that album, but that song actually I put it out 15 years prior.
Oh wow.
And you know, it just didn't get the play that it should have.
Okay.
So I re-released it. But I first recorded that song when I was 21.
Okay.
And then released it again, you know, like 2 years ago. Okay. So almost 20 years later, re-released it, because it's a timeless song. You know, everybody can relate to it with their moms, you know, and how they go through the struggles and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. No doubt. And you got to be real. I mean, even in Dear Mama by Pac, you know how he even goes, even as a crack fiend, you always been a black queen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the real, it's a real relationship that us as human beings have, especially with our parents, you know. So I love that song, man. It's pretty cool how you were vulnerable in it, and at least you put your heart into it. So it's pretty dope.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, I've made like 5 songs for my mom.
Yeah.
Over the years.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was only part 2.
Okay.
I have 5 different parts for that jam.
Yeah, that's right. I did notice on the title, part 2.
Yeah, some are unreleased, and I've released 2 of them only.
Okay. Yeah. No doubt. I also noticed that you also rap in Spanish, right? So obviously you do both English and Spanish. But why is it important to you to show your Mexican American side in your art?
Daygo.